common theme that drives Batman villains is tragedy. In 1992's Batman Returns, Oswald Cobblepot is abandoned by his parents at birth because of being born with deformities, and later on decides to turn to a life of crime as the Penguin due to a traumatic childhood. Dr. Victor Fries suffers from a condition that allows him to only survive in sub-zero temperatures after a lab experiment gone wrong after attempting to cure his terminally ill wife Nora. As a result, Fries turns to a life of crime as Mr. Freeze and will do whatever it takes to save his wife. Baby Doll, a lesser-known Batman villain, is no exception to this common path taken by Batman villains. She made her debut on October 1st, 1994 in Batman the Animated Series in the episode titled Baby Doll. Mary Louise Dahl is a once famous actor who played in the hit TV show Love That Baby. The character was extremely popular amongst viewers. Dahl played the character of a toddler even though she was 20 years old. She was able to easily pass as a 3-year-old due to a rare medical condition she suffers from, which is called systemic hypoplasia. Systemic hypoplasia is a disease which prevents body parts from completely developing. This gives Dahl the appearance of a toddler. On set, Dahl had pigtails, golden blonde hair, and wore a dress. Her appearance drew similarities to child star Shirley Temple. Dahl was the star of the show. Unfortunately, as time went on, the show's ratings dwindled, which led to the inevitable cancellation of the show. In the final season, the producers added a new character, Spunky, which would be the cousin of Baby Doll. Doll abruptly quit the show in anger, fearing that the actor playing Spunky was trying to steal her spotlight. Doll left the show in hopes of being hired for roles that would be taken more seriously by audiences. Unfortunately, her new role in Macbeth drew bad reviews from critics and ruined her opportunity of becoming an actress outside of her role in Love That Baby. Now at 30 years old, almost a decade after Love That Baby, Doll's days of stardom were far behind her, which caused her to go into a deep depression. Doll would take her pain out on her former cast members of the hit show by kidnapping them and holding them hostage on the old abandoned set. Her weapon of choice was an old rag doll that she called Mr. Happyhead, which had a hidden gun inside. With all cast members reunited on the old set tied up at the kitchen table, Doll reenacts a scene where her family celebrates her birthday. Terrified and confused, the cast members watched in horror as Doll places dynamite in the cake. Luckily, one of the captured cast members was actually Robin, disguised as the character Spunky. Before being able to do any harm to her castmates, Batman and Robin showed up to foil her plans. Baby Doll manages to escape, but Batman would follow her to a local fair inside of a funhouse. The episode comes to an end inside of the funhouse where Doll finds herself surrounded by a room of mirrors.
That's me in there. The real me. There I am. But it's not really real, is it? Just made up and pretend like my family and my life and everything else.
In the conclusion of the episode, we see Batman, a man no stranger to tragedy, show off his greatest strength, his humanity. As for Baby Doll, this was her final act.